In the dynamic field of transportation, two titans stand ready to change the course of history. Join us as we dig into an engrossing conversation that has shocked both the ride-sharing and car industries. A convergence of innovative technologies is taking place, and this synergy has the potential to completely change how we travel around our cities. Imagine a day in the future when Uber's app and Tesla's electric fleet work together smoothly to provide users with more than just a ride, an experience that complements a sustainable and tech-forward lifestyle. Fasten your seatbelts for an insightful journey as we explore Tesla's possible partnerships with Uber, guided by the knowledge of the renowned. But first, be sure to click like and subscribe buttons. Gary Black, this is news about Tesla shares. Let's start the video. Imagine a society where lines are blurred, innovative partnerships spur innovation, and the wheels of change are turning toward a redesigned mobility future and a magnificent symphony of cooperation. Tesla is planning a visionary performance in which it will interact with leaders in the field, like Waymo, Neuroserve, and even Aurora, as they venture into the world of driverless cars and delivery services. The story of Tesla is set against the backdrop of the autonomous revolution, where human ingenuity and self-driving technology combine to create a harmonious melody. Imagine this: Uber, the symbol of practical urban transportation, and Tesla, the electric juggernaut, collaborating to bring Tesla stock to previously unimagined heights. Gary Black, the maestro financial analyst, recently came to light with an intriguing hypothesis. Gary Black imagines Tesla making the bold decision to buy Uber, which would reveal a treasure. A daring data dump from Uber's 137 million daily users gambit is similar to Elon Musk's buzz Twitter acquisition, but it has a much bigger goal than that. Gary Black makes a strong case that by combining with Uber, Tesla would have unrivaled access to the maze-like pathways of consumer behavior, which include millions of daily journeys and a dance of data that would build a Cambridge for the company's autonomous brush. Strokes is a syncopated rhythm where Uber's global pulse and Tesla's electric car combine to create an exciting crescendo. But how would this acquisition play out? There are opposing ideas in Black's masterwork, in which Tesla not only buys Uber, but also develops its essence, an evolution that not only harmonizes their technologies, but also builds a resilient ecosystem ready to withstand storms and dance through recessions. Paul Meeks intervenes to consider if Uber is nearing its zenith. He looks into the recession and resilience crystal ball, and the crowd waits to see what he predicts. An industry duet in which Tesla's electric cars and Uber's diverse operations from transportation to delivery each contribute a distinctive melody to the grand orchestral piece. Whisper, the urban tableau, is adorned with tales of a greener future, and Uber's ride-sharing services paint a picture of the city. Now, we find ourselves at the intersection of an alliance and partnership poised to rewrite the notes of mobility history. The world is focused on Tesla, and its pieces are scattered on the table of innovation, with a piece labeled Transport Gleams that promises an accelerated journey toward Tesla's future. This proposal is met with skepticism, but it has the potential to be Tesla's golden ticket, a game-changer for the auto industry. The essence of this idea is autonomous driving. Tesla plans to lead the way in autonomous ride-hailing in the future. Tesla is at a crossroads. One route entails starting from scratch to build an autonomous fleet, which is a time-consuming endeavor. The other offers an intriguing shortcut to fast-track its goals by acquiring an existing player. This is similar to Elon Musk's announcement at the opening of Tesla's Austin factory, where he revealed plans for a dedicated robo-taxi vehicle that could reveal a futuristic marvel that could turn regular cars into autonomous roving taxis, providing customers with an unparalleled, hands-free, and inexpensive experience. Enter Gary Black's Insight, a proposal that aims to make Tesla buy Uber, the titan of urban transportation. With this audacious step, Tesla would have access to Uber's massive data set, a wealth of knowledge derived from the 137 million journeys made every day. When not in use, car owners contribute their vehicles to the autonomous fleet, creating an immersive and financially alluring ecosystem that serves as the curtain for Black's vision, which converts Tesla's robotic taxi offering into an elaborate dance of ownership and utilization. Rises on Tesla's audacious proposal, paving the way for a melodic future achieved either by painstaking construction or audacious acquisition. The demand for Tesla vehicles could increase if you could turn your car into a robo-taxi whenever you're not using it. Imagine that with just a few taps on an app, your car could pick up passengers and even share rides with others. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, That's not the only exciting idea to consider as Tesla's journey toward a driverless future is about to take off. Now, let's get into the specifics. There are two possible courses of action here. The first is to launch this autonomous ride-hailing service from scratch, which would require a significant amount of time and effort. The second, more realistic option would be to collaborate with a major player in the ride-hailing market, such as Uber. Yes, the massive global ride-hailing company. Tesla could team up with Uber in an exclusive partnership or even go all out and acquire the company. That would be quite the power move right now. Why does this partnership idea make sense? Well, for starters, as I've already mentioned before, Uber has a hopping 137 million customers worldwide. That's a huge pool of data that Tesla could tap into to make its full self-driving technology even smarter. Imagine all those rides, about 25 million of them happening every single day. That's like having a gigantic classroom with teacher FSD system and record time. But like any bold idea, some aren't totally on board. Some folks who know their stuff about Tesla, called Tesla influencers, have raised a few concerns. One point they make is that Uber is valued in the mass of $95 billion, while Tesla's cash reserves are at around $23 billion. So they're wondering if it's worth spending all that money on Uber. Another argument they're throwing into the mix is this: remember how Tesla created its supercharger network, and then other car makers hopped on the bandwagon to use it? Well, these influencers think that other companies might also be willing to pay to use Tesla's FSD technology. Just like that, no need to go and buy Uber for that. They also bring up a comparison with Apple. You know how Apple didn't go ahead and buy Sony just because Sony had Walkman and BlackBerry because of its smartphones. So these influencers saying, why should Tesla buy Uber? Just because they've got a ride-hailing network. But here's where it gets interesting. The person who suggested the entire Tesla-Uber partnership, Gary Black, made a surprising return. He stated that it would be a bad idea to launch Tesla's ride-hailing network and compete with Uber, which has 137 million customers. He also questioned whether other businesses and Uber would be willing to pay Tesla a small amount of money to use FSD technology at this point in time for financing. Recall the whole Tesla doesn't have enough cash argument. The interesting counter-argument from Gary Black is that he believes Tesla should have used its shares rather than just cashing in on Uber. He also pointed out that if Tesla tried to compete with Uber in the ride-hailing market, it could be extremely expensive for years to come. However, here's the sweet part. If Tesla integrates FSD technology into all 6 million Uber cars, it could generate a ton of revenue. This would not prevent Tesla from pursuing its plan to develop an autonomous ride-hailing platform in the future, so it's kind of a win-win situation. Musk Elon, the man behind Tesla, thinks that using a robo-taxi could be far less expensive than using traditional ride-hailing services like Uber or Lyft. He even quotes a price per mile of less than 18 cents. So if Tesla succeeds in this venture, you might be able to earn some extra money by allowing your car to be part of the fleet. The icing on the cake is that Tesla doesn't just make cars. They also make solar panels for homes, and they stand to earn a cool 25 to 30% of ride fares from drivers who share their cars in the new robo-taxi service. That concludes this video. What do you think? Might Tesla purchasing Uber be a game changer? Is this the future of urban transportation? Elon Musk believes that you might profit up to $30 a year from this entire setup, depending on how often your car is out on the road. If you like this video, please hit that like button and let us know what you think in the comments section below. And hit the subscribe button once again. This is news on Tesla stocks. See you in the next video.